What's up, everybody? This is Grom, your host, GG Grom. We're just in pursuit of the truth here, guys. So I got a couple questions right here in this little jar. Excuse me, it's a mug, and then we're gonna get to some questions in there that I wrote down that I'm just curious about, and just normal shit, and then we're gonna try and answer it. So, alright. Is intermittent eating safe? Like intermittent fasting? Alright, so first off, here's what we should do actually. Get a little Word doc going here. I don't know why it always tells me that. I don't know what that means. Alright. Is intermittent fasting safe? Well, what is it, first of all? What is intermittent fasting? So, we got an AI telling us. We'll see what the AI says first. Popular eating plan alternates time between eating and fasting in separate time. Time restricted? Okay, eat within a certain window each day. Okay, that's what I'm most familiar with. Eat within a certain window, so, like... eating within a certain window each day. So like an example would be like, you only eat between 12 p.m. and 7 p.m., something like that. Whatever. Okay, what about the 5-2 pro? I've never heard of this. Eat normally 5 days a week and then significantly restrict your diet on the other 2 days, for example. 2,000 calories a day, 500 calories. Holy shit. 5-2 approach. 5 days on. 2,000. 2 days on. 500 cal. Jesus Christ. That's insane. Alright. Alternate day eating or fasting. Eat normally one day and then either fast completely or eat one small meal the next day. Okay. Okay, so there's different types of... Wait, here, let's write that one down. One day eat a lot. Next. Close to nothing. Close to nothing. Some people believe fast words or close to just. Okay, so then things that might help, things that have been claimed to have been helpful for. Claimed to help. Or just say benefits. Benefits. Supports circadian rhythm, which is like your sleep cycle. Internal clock. There's tons of internal clocks within inside of your body. It's tons of certain cycles that happen. Okay, let's see. Just besides sleeping, weight loss. First of all, let's say potential. Can I manage improve metabolic / immune system because this helps with protecting against diseases. So it's your immune system. Some benefits are exaggerated. Okay, so we're gonna double check that. So Johns Hopkins got some stuff to say. Mayo Clinic, Healthline. We'll go to Reddit. So WebMD, the Cleveland Clinic. We got some good sources. I mean, let's just start with Mayo Clinic. I like them. Same thing. Some research suggests. Okay. Okay, so sometimes when I do intermittent fasting, like I'll wake up in the morning, I won't really eat breakfast most days. But I will say I do get headaches sometimes. I try to stay hydrated, so I feel like that's a big piece of it. And then when I do have the larger meal, those headaches do go away. I don't really get headaches in the morning though; it's more so in the afternoon. So it's like if I really haven't eaten a lot that day, then I'll definitely get a headache, and then I gotta eat. So, um, safe for many people, not for everyone. Yeah, if you're starving, probably not for you. You're already fasting. Okay, yeah, what is it? I already know what it is. Yeah, how fast do these benefits come across your body? And first of all, this is just Healthline. This is like some fucking eating healthy foods. But I've read somewhere you can eat whatever the fuck you want. We're gonna get into that in a little bit. We haven't seen anything on that yet. I don't really like Healthline. Healthline. Let's go to WebMD. Why cut back every day if you could drop pounds by watching what you eat only a couple of days a week? Oh, just don't eat. Just don't eat. What you can eat and what you can't. Okay. But to lose weight and get the nutrition you need, you should stick to healthy foods. Yes. Limit sweets, limit sugar, limit alcohol. Absolutely. And processed food. This is good. This is a good. Always. This is just like. That's day one shit right here. Alright. On fasting days. So how long are they saying you should fast? How many days? To eat no more than 500 calories. Nuts. Yeah, nuts are really high in calories. It's not easy to skip most of your calories a few days in a week. Rely mostly on water, coffee, tea. Yeah, but I feel like fasting a lot isn't good. I mean, like for days at a time. Like you should definitely be getting calories, like to food your body. Like if you're thin, like you should definitely eat. Like you're one of those people that probably shouldn't be intermittent fasting if your BMI is not at like a certain. Like let's see what my BMI is. I just weighed myself this morning. I was like 5'8", 5'9". I'm close to 5'9". Let's say 158. 23. So I'm in my normal weight and like I'm doing it. But if I was down here, I would probably not be intermittent fasting. I'd be like, I would say your BMI's got to be 22 plus. What is a healthy BMI for intermittent fasting? Okay, what did I say? Yeah, okay, yeah, so you gotta be in a normal weight area to be fasting. I'd say more than that. I'd say like 20. Safe BMI for, I'd say 20 plus. Like, if not, you gotta be eating more. Simple guide. Oh, Reddit's got a whole thing on it. Intermittent fasting. Let's go see what Reddit's got. Daily fasting check-in. Where did you lose fat? Everyone else fast. Oh, I'm kind of curious about this. Where do people lose fat first? My boobs deflated immediately. Face and thighs. Yeah, I feel like your face definitely is a telltale. Face. Stomach down 6 inches. Stomach and arms are so jiggly from the weight loss. Gonna start the 36-hour fast. Yeah, I feel like these people are kind of like really big. If your skin's like really stretched out, you'll probably experience some of that, which is not any reason to not be afraid to do it. Like you should. I mean, they talk about prayer and fasting in the Bible. Um, uh, it's a Bible verse in Matthew 18:11. I think this is it. No. I think it's 17:21. Yep. 17:21. Yeah. However, this king does not go out except by prayer and fasting. Love this Bible verse. Does not go out except by prayer. Could have been new. Okay. Yeah, I mean, they're talking about prayer and fasting in the Bible and how I think the context is something like, this is powerful or something. Let's go to the full chapter. We don't have to get too religious. Where is it? 21. Nothing will be impossible for you. All you gotta do is prayer and fast. So Jesus is saying you can do anything, just prayer and fast. So I mean, it's a pretty big deal. Not a canonized. It's not canonized, but anyways, okay. So people are losing fat. My first. Holy shit, people. I mean. Just had my first non-CA victory and it was embarrassing. What do you mean? Yeah, so people just, their pants just be dropping off because they're losing so much weight. So, like, it's definitely good for you if you're above a certain BMI. You gotta be doing it safely too. You can't be like not eating anything at all. You need to stay hydrated. Let's see, best ways to stay hydrated on intermittent. I mean, obviously drink water. Yeah, I would say mineral water for sure. Apple cider vinegar. Hydrating things for intermittent. Definitely bone broth. Tons of nutrients and stuff in there, which is like, yeah, right here. Should be the first thing on the list though. That's got so many nutrients in it, you can definitely survive off that. Apple cider vinegar, love that. Lemon water is going to stimulate your gut. So if you drink water, lemon, and salt, it's going to stimulate your gut. So probably don't do that. Definitely black coffee and tea. Oh, and then when you're eating hydrating foods, well, obviously when you're in your window, I think this is a big thing. You got to be in the right mind. Okay, let's go into the peer reviews. Google Scholar, intermittent fasting, benefits. Let's do Sort by date. Benefits, effects on non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. I don't really care about disease. Ooh. Okay, this is great. We're going to see which is... We're going to compare this. Okay. A comparative analysis of different fat loss methods. Carbon cycling, intermittent fasting, and keto. Is there a PDF? Here we go. Okay, the evolving landscape of weight loss research emphasizes tailored approaches for success. Provide comprehensive insights into these methods. Explores. Each method offers unique approaches. So carbohydrate is cycling between low high carb diet intake. Keto is source to body's, yes, okay, so body's energy, source to fats. So like when you, that's kind of like intermittent fasting, I feel like. You're just like always in a ketogenic, I mean you're in a ketogenic state in intermittent fasting at some points. I think it's like 72 hours, but still. Effects and limitations. Considering exercise is another piece of it too. If you're like exercising while you do this shit, I mean, you're gonna lose weight in 28 days. Okay. Caloric restriction. So is it, so you're creating a calorie deficit for weight loss with intermittent fasting? Okay, so now they're talking about the three different things that we learned about earlier. They're just talking about these three things, which we talked about earlier. Effects and downsides. Numerous studies have demonstrated the benefits of intermittent fasting from various health issues, including obesity. Okay. So they're citing right here. And synthesize the findings of these extensive studies on the outcomes of various types of intermittent fasting for indicate that alternate day fasting and the 5 are the only intermittent types statistically associated with significant weight reduction. So, okay, so if you're thinking of doing it, statistical analysis shows that indicate the alternate day fasting and the 5-2 diet in overweight. Okay, so we're talking about overweight and obese adults. So people, yeah, so like these people who are really up there, like the really high BMIs, these are the ones that can do the more extreme diet. Because I mean, like if you're like 300 pounds, if you weigh 300 pounds, like you could probably go for, I'd like to see, you might be able to go for a week without eating. I'd like to see somebody check me on that. We could probably dive into that another day. I don't really, we can dive into that another day. We'll write that down. How long can you go? How long can you go without eating if you're 300 pounds? I'm sure like height matters in that, like BMI. We'll get like an average BMI for that, and then we'll see how long you can go without eating. Let's put that in the jar. Question for next time. Okay. Among these studies, the person has experienced significant weight loss after 3 months of following the dose. So 3 months is pretty, I mean, yeah, 6 months you should stabilize out, okay. So things seems to happen pretty well, or pretty quickly, relatively quickly. Each with its own set of advantages. Carbohydrates likely provides a unique strategy. Its effectiveness relies on a commitment to exercise. So the carbohydrate cycling is important for exercise. has such rapid short-term weight loss effects, but potential long-term safety issues warrant caution. Okay, so keto is kind of dangerous long-term. I'd say you probably do it for like a month. I think my mom did it for like 30 days, and then you had to stop. But or she did something like that. With its adaptable patterns and emerging impacts on gut microbiome, represents a promising option for individuals venturing into weight loss. Wait, this is kind of inconclusive. Future research endeavors should delve more deeply into the long-term impacts. Okay. That's kind of inconclusive. Who did they target? Yeah, I'd say you'd be able to start it like immediately. Like you see this video, you could start intermittent fasting right now. If it's like 8 p.m. at night, just stop eating. The next time you start eating is tomorrow at 10 a.m. and then stop at 8. And then the next day, maybe bump up to like wait till 11. Then progressively get it to like 12 to 8. Get like an 8-hour window in. Okay. Let's see. I love this. So what did we learn from this? We learned keto is not safe long term. Effective short term though, for sure. Carbon cycling works well if exercise is supplemented. And then for intermittent fasting, promise. We're gonna put this in quotes. Promise. Kind of bullshit. See, that's the thing. They say this is promising. Although it says it right here in the Bible. It's very powerful. Anyways. Okay. We'll go to the next page. Time restricted eating, benefits, sports performance. I want to know Islamic. No, what I want to know is what's the best window, best time, best inner fasting. Food window. Eating window. Because that's the act you're doing. For the best results, Harvard recommends limiting eating to earlier in the day between 7 a.m. and 3 p.m. Some say it's ideal to not eat for the first 60 minutes after working. 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. I feel like 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. like 16 8. Yeah, this is what I try to do. Usually just have 2 meals a day. Big one. Like 2 big meals. And then somewhere in the middle you can have like, a little chicken salad sandwich, or or a little smoothie, or like protein smoothie, or whatever. What is the best feeding window? See, I would think it would be in the morning, because you've already slept. So you've been asleep for 8 hours, so you might as well keep that going. So let's go to Very Well Health. We already know about the different types and all the benefits and stuff. It's different from fasting for blood work. Okay, yeah. for beginners. 12-12. 5-2. Yeah, we know about that. 24. I think this is what Lex Friedman does. I think he said he only has one meal a day. Or no, maybe it's this. One of the stream methods is 23 hour. That's like a 1 hour eating window. Eat, stop, eat. The eat, stop, eat method involves fasting for 24 hours or 2 non-consecutive days. So you don't eat for a full 24. I think this would be better than the 5-2 because if you're gonna have 500 calories, you might as well just not eat the calories, and then you would get into whatever you would get into. So like what? Can we get like a visual? I just want like a visual. Cool. Butcher, high increase. Autophagy, 18 to 20 hours. 300%. 48 hours in HGH. I've read this before. Autophagy peaks, yeah, so okay, it peaks after 72 hours.